e to bracket 2x plus 6 bracket and plus 1. So I rearrange it. I will have minus 1 equals to ln bracket minus 2x plus 6. Okay. Now ln is log base e, so e is the base. E power of minus 1 equals to minus 2x plus 6, and my x is e power of minus 1 minus 6 divided by minus 2, and okay, and I think I will have I think this is it. Okay, I don't have to again. I can just put it as e power of minus 1 minus 6 divided by minus 2. Okay, I don't have to give a decimal value because we can't, it's very difficult to find in using hand. Okay, and unless the question specified to, we can just leave it like this form. Okay. Well, it's going to be minus positive 2.56 something, okay, around there. Okay. Now let's do one more examples on log graph. So for example, if I ask you to sketch y equals to minus say minus 10 ln minus x bracket minus x plus 2, okay, let's sketch this graph. The first step is to okay, sorry, I forget something. Okay, also from the graph we have to label the domain. Okay. And the domain of the graph is from minus infinity to 3. Okay, open bracket there. Okay. Okay. So okay, this is the domain, and again, it is very important to label the domain for okay, yeah, especially in the exam. In theory, you have to label the domain whenever you sketch a graph or write down an equation. If the domain is not given in the question, you have to label the domain. You definitely need to label the domain in your answer, otherwise you will lose mark. Okay. Okay, let's sketch this graph. First, we describe the transformation. Okay, what I can say two reflections. Okay, so I have a reflection because I can say two reflections because of the minus sign there and there. Okay, I have a reflection on x-axis, okay, because of the minus sign there. Okay, and I will have a reflection on y-axis, okay, because of the minus sign there. Okay, After reflection, I can say a dilation. So dilation by a scale factor of 10 along y-axis. Okay. Now I say only one translation, which is horizontal. Okay. Now we make whatever in the bracket equals to 0 and x equals to 2, and this is our horizontal translation, which is 2 units to the right. Okay. Now let's sketch the graph. Okay. Okay. From the standard graph, okay, what I can say is, okay, the standard graph looks like that. With the asymptote, it looks like that. Okay. After its reflection on x-axis, it looks would looks like that. Also, after the reflection on y-axis, it would looks like that. Okay. After the dilation by a scale factor of 10 on y-axis means it is stretched 10 times vertically. Okay. And well, also there's a translation by 2 units right. That means the whole graph moved 2 units to the right, so the asymptote changes. Okay, so I will have a graph looks like that. The asymptote changed from x equal to 0 to x equals to 2. Okay. Originally, the asymptote doesn't change even after the reflections. Okay, so I draw the asymptote first. Okay. At x equals to 2, and I will have a graph like this. Okay, and from the graph, well, from the shape, okay, if I have a, say, okay, I have a graph, my axis is there. From the shape of it, it cuts the y-axis. Okay, so let's find the value of our x and y-axis. Okay, so x equals 0 for y-axis, so y will be minus 10 ln basically 2. Okay, and it is going to be a minus number, obviously, and yeah, minus 10 log base en, so just label it anywhere. So I have minus ln, okay, so minus 10 times ln minus 10 times ln2, okay, which is an exact value. We just label it, and also we have an x-intercept, so we need to find it too. Okay. let's make y equals to 0, and I will have 0 equals to minus 10 ln minus x plus 2. Let's rearrange it. I will have ln minus x plus 2, okay, bracket equals to 0. So from our log rule, okay, let's say from the log rule I introduced before, so when we have a log of any base 1, and our answer will be 0. So in this case, well, or okay, in this case, minus x plus 2 is going to be 1, or I can, well, rearrange it such as I do it here. ln is log base e, and the power is 0. E power of 0 equals to minus x plus 2, and e power of 0 is 1, so 1 equals to minus x plus 2. Okay, there are two ways of doing this. So, well, I think this way is easier because seriously, it's really confusing to remember all the different formulas. Okay, this is just standard. This is just simple math. Convert this to this. Okay, and I will. So x in this case will be okay 1. Okay, and in our x-intercept is 1 here. Okay. Okay, that's it. And okay, we have to label the domain. So the domain of the graph is x belongs to from minus infinity to 2, circle bracket, because it never this graph in this graph never reaches the point x equals to 2. Okay.